I saw a video now on TikTok saying that building a tenant house, building a hotel, and running a club is one of the worst investments that a young man can do. That it is one of the worst business that a young man can do. Now, let me tell you, take this from me. Building a tenant house is one of the best investments you can do as a young man. Building a tenant house is one of the best investments you can do as a young man. But the question is, are you doing it the right way? Most young men make emotional investment and blame it on the investment without blaming it on themselves. First of all, if you want to build a tenant house, you should know first and foremost that this is a business. So you have to treat it as a business. And as a business, one of the most important aspects of your business is the location. Where is it located? Most young men, when they want to build a tenant house, they didn't buy the land with the intention of building a house there. They bought the land because the land is available. And then you started making money. You started to build in that land. But from the onset, you didn't plan to build a tenant house there. Now, years later, you build a tenant house in a location which does not favor the business. Now you're blaming the business. Now, let me give you a tip in this video, which I don't normally give out for free. First thing you have to do is this. Go and register a real estate company. Take for instance that your name is Kingsley. You register Kingsley Real Estate or any name you want. Register a real estate company. And then with your registration, you go and open a business account with that your real estate company. Now, make sure you buy a land in a good location. You pay in the money you want to use to buy the land into that your business account. And from your business account, you make transaction and buy the land. Now, every transaction for building that your project, make sure that it is done with that business account. Even when you're done with the building, make sure that the tenants are paying into that business account. Make sure you're running that real estate as a company using that business account. Let me stop there. So like I said, most young men make emotional investment and then they blame it on the investment instead of owning up to their own fault. I have a friend who wanted to build a house here in Lagos. His land is in a very good location. He told me, I asked him, what do you want to build? He said, normal things now where guys they build. Duplex in front and then maybe 6 flats or 5 flats at the back. I sat him down, I told him, my friend, sit down. Your land is in a good location. And house rent in this your location should be around 2.5 million, 3 million per year. There is no need you living in half of the building. Since half can get you 6 flats, meaning that your own half can also get 6 flats, you build it 12 flats of 2-story building, 4 flats each floor, 4 flats each floor, 4 flats each floor. You collect your 3 million per year, which is around 36 million. With 6 million, 7 million, you can see a 4-bedroom duplex in a very serene, calm environment in Festac here. The young man took my advice. And there is one aspect of tenant house that people don't really say when they talk about only money. It is the time aspect. Time is money. It is an investment which if you invest wisely, even though you're making your money, you're not putting time there. You might only go there once in 4 months to inspect if there is need. Better still, you hand it over to a company, to a lawyer. They look after the property. Only thing you know is at the end of the year, you get your money. Any business that you invest that type of money and you want quick returns, it means that you'll be investing your time. But a good tenant house is where you can invest 300 million and then you're sure of making 10% of that money every year without investing your time. So people don't talk about that time aspect, that you have time to do other things. Any business of buying and selling that you invest 300 million, do you know the amount of time and mental energy you put there to run the business? Even if you invest it in crypto, do you know the amount of mental energy you invest into managing it? And also, one thing with tenant house is this, like I tell people, the most important thing is your location. And then secondly is how strong your property is. Make sure that the property is strong. Make sure the foundation, the pillars, the decking, that they're very, very strong. The rest can be replaced next 10 years, next 15 years. Next 15 years, you will sell it for a huge profit, owing to the fact that the land have appreciated and also the building is still very, very strong, that the buyer knows that the building can still last him more than 30 years. And also one thing with tenant house is one of the business that catches up with inflation. As the economy is changing, the rent is readjusting without you putting effort. A flat that my friend rented 2020 ending, 2 rooms and parlor in 6th Avenue Festac, 750,000. He left the flat to park into his own house. The owner, I know the lady, she's my friend. She repainted the inside of the house, changed the WC, did some repairs in the building, and rented out the flat for 3 million naira per year, gently without much stress. Because according to the economy, that is the worth of that flat as of this year. Anybody telling you that building a tenant house is a wrong business is not giving you the full information, or maybe they don't really know the information because they've not been there.